so happy that the prospect of saying goodbye to my hair tomorrow is not dictated by sadness. I'm doing it to make me happy. I haven't been this excited in a long time, and I genuinely cannot wait for tomorrow.
A movement is only composed of people moving, right? And I'm always very concerned about what happens the next day after we've had a meeting or a rally or whatever. So I ask people to do at least one outrageous thing in the next 24 hours. If each person promises me that they will do this outrageous thing, then I will do an outrageous thing too. And there are two results, at least two results. One is that 48 hours later the world is different. And the other is that you have such a good time that you never again get up in the morning saying, will I do an outrageous thing, but only which outrageous thing will I do today?
I want another Indian girl to shave her head. Like, I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it because I'm yet to see another girl from Indian heritage shave their head or have because it's a lot of courage. It's a lot of you're literally going against your whole culture that you've been raised on for years. Yeah. You're going completely against what they believe in. Yeah. And you're questioning everything they were built on. Yeah.
Hello everyone, long time no see. It's been about more than something like 4 months. It's been a long time. And if you have noticed something different about me, you might realize that I shaved my head. And it's grown out. It's been about, well, I shaved it on the 6th of January. So it's been it's gonna be 4 months on the 6th of April. And this is what it looks like. I really make a video about it when I just shaved my head because I didn't know if I was qualified enough. So I decided I would wait it out, give it like a few months so that I have something reasonable to say. And I've penned it all down in my book, which is aptly titled Attitude is Everything. And I think you need to have a really good attitude when it comes to shaving your head. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is timeline and basically the events that led up to me shaving my hair. So when did I start thinking of shaving my head? Essentially the end of 10th grade. I was really sick of my hair and I really wanted to have like a change. So I decided that I would shave my head, but I was a wimp and I couldn't carry through what I really wanted, which was a shaved head. Also because circumstances. I lived back in India in 2015, and so that meant that a lot of people just didn't understand the concept of having a shaved head as a girl. My mom told me, don't rush into it. Why don't you just start by maybe cutting your hair really short? So that's what I did. And if I can find a picture, that's what I looked like. I had a really short, not buzz, but like a wedge cut. And I grew it out. And so this was in, I want to say 2015, Feb, March. And then I had the short hair and it grew all the way from March of 2015. And then it looked like this in 2016. And then it looked like that in 2017. And then finally, we're here in 2018. And I decided, well, it's been 3 years, I'm in a different country, people are more understanding, it's not such a taboo thing, so to speak. So I decided in January, right after the December break, that I'd actually want to go ahead and shave off all my hair. It was really not a very impromptu decision, which is what a lot of people thought it was, but in the moment it probably was, because I woke up one day and 3 days later I decided that, yeah, this is it, I'm gonna do it. Number 2 is when did I shave it, which I've kind of explained already. I shaved it in Jan. I think the timing of when I shaved my hair was a bit crucial for me because the outcome of it was scary for me, because I shaved it 2 days before school reopened from the December break. So I'd be going to school looking like this, basically just having no hair at all, and risking, people thinking that I look like a freak because I had no hair. And a lot of people associated with having a mental breakdown or like, losing your wits. But it was hard to go back, knowing that you probably be judged for doing something that you didn't necessarily set out to do, which is to get attention or, to come across as attention seeking. And then the third thing that I wanted to talk about was living everyday life as a bald girl, the pros and the cons. And this is a whole list, and I feel like I wouldn't be able to do justice by talking about it for just 2 or 3 minutes. So if you want to see that whole list of pros and cons, let me know. I'll probably make a video about it. In a sense, right? The pros. Number one, you don't have any hair anymore, so it's super easy to wake up in the morning and just, not really do much to your hair. It's really reduced. You don't need any beauty items, so to speak, for your hair. Number two, you just gain so much self-confidence because all your features are just there for the world to see, right? Now, I'm particularly insecure about my neck because I feel like they have a lot of lines and it's a bit fat on the edges. But going bald forced me to kind of deal with those insecurities. Just that I don't necessarily look absolutely my best all the time. But then it's also like you're reclaiming beauty standards. And I just felt so empowered because you're really living your most authentic self. There's literally nowhere to hide. So you have to be your truest. Number three, and this might be a negative as well, you get a lot of attention. What I'm saying is if you're uncomfortable with getting compliments and things like that, it does kind of push you out of your comfort zone because it's something that obviously sparks a conversation. Now to the cons. The cons, there are a few cons, right? One, everyone asks you why you did it a number of times over and over again, sometimes forgetting that you told them just a week ago. Number two, you get your head like messed around a lot. Like everyone wants to do that. Now, I don't necessarily mind people stroking my hair because I feel it's really relaxing and it's really nice. But sometimes you get that unwanted rustling of the hair and you're just like, I'm not a dog. Please don't touch me. Like, yeah, I didn't think of that before I shaved my head, obviously. So there's that. Hey, editing Maria here. When I was going through the footage, I just thought of another con. Another con is you don't know the shape of your head until you shave it off. So, like when I shaved my head, luckily it wasn't all that bad. But my hairline, I don't know if you can see, but it's unique. It goes really deep in, and there's a weird like M shape. It was hard for me to like deal with having a weird hairline because I thought people were staring at it all the time. So yeah, there's also that. You don't know if you have a weird hairline or if you have a weird shaped head. But it's all about living life on the edge, huh? Number four, it takes so long to grow out. Like it's been 4 months and it's barely like an inch. I don't know if you guys see, that's how much it's grown out, and it's exactly 4 months next Thursday. And lastly, the last thing that I wanted to talk about was where I'm at right now. So I'm just like growing out the buzz cut. What I'm planning to do is fade out the back a bit and let the front hairs grow so that there's more volume like by the sides and on the top, so that by the time it kind of grows out to even just that much, it will look better than having a mullet at the back. If I had any advice for any girls out there who really want to experiment with their hair and you're thinking of losing your hair, I say go for it. I think every girl should shave their hair or buzz their hair at some point in their life, at least once. Would I shave my hair again? I can't say for sure, but you never say no, or at least I've learned that you never say no to anything because the opportunities are endless and the possibilities are endless. And so it's definitely not out of the question, and I definitely think there will be a time when I really, really want to do it again, and I do. I'll have an open mind, and if it happens, it happens. But yeah, that's my story, and that's why I went bald at the age of 18. You know, just living my life on the edge. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I'm not going to say subscribe or press a like, but if you do, if you like what I'm doing, and if you think I am talking about stuff that needs to be talked about, then go ahead and press a like and subscribe. I'm gonna do a Liza Koshy thing. Please don't. Please forgive me. Bye.
So the moral of the story is shave it off, buzz it off, cut it off.